Hi everyone, so I'm back with 5 more cards using Hero Art's February 2019 Roaring 20s card kit. So let's get right into it with card 1 for this video. So for this first card, I did all the coloring off screen and I also cut out our different card panels off screen as well. This is a piece of, I think it's called Sugar Crystal Glitter Cardstock by Tonic. And then I also took the main frame die in the main kit and I cut it out on Mermaid cardstock and then also Champagne Harlequin cardstock by Tonic. And then I'm just going to layer the gold cardstock on top of the Mermaid cardstock just to make a really pretty dimensional frame for our card. And I just love how that looks. And then I'm just going to take my tape runner and go over the whole thing. I think I used tape runner for maybe 95% of the gluing that I did in this video. I just find that it's fast and easy, and whenever I can use it, I do. This is the main focal panel and I stamped this off screen and also colored it in. These are all images from the main kit and then I just colored them in with some Copic markers in yellow gold shades and then also blue green shades. I just love how those two color families match together. Then we're going to put the whole card panel on top of our card and I also backed the focal panel with some gold cardstock by Tonic. We're going to take the car and pop it up on some foam tape, and for the car I used some BG markers in the 10 family and then I also dotted some Sakura clear glitter pen over certain parts of the car just to make it nice and sparkly and gilded looking, I guess. And for the second sentiment on our card, I'm just popping it up with some foam tape and it's cute. It says party like it's 1922 Daddy-O. Just love that. Here's another card that I made off screen. This one, if you want to learn how I did the coloring, go to my unboxing video where I kind of show how to make fur. That was posted yesterday. And then I just did a bunch of inlay die setting here. So I took all of my pieces from my Mermaid cardstock and I adhered them in certain areas. I took some cinnamon silk cardstock by Tonic and also used that for my inlay dies. And then the backing, the white pieces you see is actually a really heavy vellum. And the little hearts are from Doodlebug. They were just some little gold hearts that I had on hand and I thought they matched nice with the card. All right, so let's move on to number 3. I think this one is my favorite. I just love our lovely little lady sipping a martini and I love the glitzy gold background that we're gonna set her against. So I'm using that main frame die from the kit, from the main kit once again, and we're going to adhere it on top of some real sparkly gold glitter paper by Tonic. And then we're going to adhere the whole thing to our card base. And all my cards are A2 size cards. That's 5.5 by 4.25 inches. So then we're going to put in our little panel with our lovely lady. And if you want to learn how to color in her fur coat, just check out my initial video, my unboxing video for this kit. I show you how to get that fur-like texture in that video. So this one says party like it's 1922. I curved the sentiment a little bit before I stamped it. And then we're just going to add some martinis around our pretty lady. So it looks like, yes, indeed, she is partying. And if she can drink 4 martinis, that's 2 more than I've ever had. I think 2 has been my max, and then I can't do anymore. A little bit of a lightweight, I guess. All right, so let's move on to our 4th card. And this one, I'm using the c&ct Wreath Builder set, and I did stamp the 8 little images ahead of time, and I colored them in with Copic markers. But for our 2nd row of images, I thought I would do that one on camera just to kind of show you how the Wreath Builder set works. It's amazing. I think you can buy the Wreath Builder on its own. It's about $11 or $12. And you can use any images that you have that will fit within. This is a 3 3¾ inch square. And all the images that we're stamping here, well, not all of them, there's only 2, and they are both from the main kit. And I think they're just perfect for building designs in the Wreath Builder. So if you don't already have a Wreath Builder, I would encourage you to buy one, especially if you like to stamp a lot, because you could just have hours and hours of stamping fun with the Wreath Builder. Okay, so now we're done. We've got all of our designs stamped, and now I'm just showing you, this is one of the add-on dies that has a bunch of musical notes. It's the confetti die, and we're going to use that as our backing for the card. But before we put everything together, we're just going to add some color to the images that we just stamped. So my little decoration right around the Have a Roaring Good Time are done with BV 20s markers, so all through that series. And then I'm matching that with some BG markers on the outer images. So we're using BG 000 and then BG 72 and 75. And I like how the blue greens and the blue violets kind of complement each other. I think it's a really nice look. And I'm being very careful because I did stamp this with VersaFine ink, which is not Copic friendly. So I was just kind of careful to try to not touch the black ink with my markers so that it didn't smear. And then once we are done coloring this in, we're going to add this to, I have a little 4x4 square that I cut out, and then I shaded the edges with those same BV markers. I didn't have a blue violet cardstock on hand that matched well, so I just made my own. And all I did was I just cut a square that was 1/4 of an inch larger than the focal panel, and then I just colored the edges of the square. So that's a nice trick. If you ever are lacking a particular cardstock, you could just make your own if you just need it for the edges, just like I did there. We're going to pop up the focal panel on some foam tape, and then we will add it to the front of the card. And I just love that black glitter paper from Tonic that is behind our focal panel. Also going to add a little martini popped up on some foam tape because I had one left over from the previous card, and I thought it went in well with the Have a Roaring Good Time sentiment. And then we're just going to take some of the musical notes that we just cut out with our confetti die and just add them around our little design in the focal panel. And then that is going to complete the 4th card. Very cute. I love this one. I had a lot of fun with this one. It's a lot of, it's very relaxing to use the Wreath Builder to make cards. So this is the last card I'm going to show you for today. And for this one, we're going to use one of the add-on products to make the little dragonfly that is going to be the focus of our card. I am using an alcohol background that I had done maybe about a month and a half ago. Over Christmas break, I just kind of sat down one morning and just made a whole bunch of alcohol ink panels that you know, I'll just keep using throughout the year until I run out of them. And I just love this pretty blue one. I thought it would go nice with the Art Deco theme of these cards. And the frame I cut out using some silver screen, silver glitter cardstock by Tonic, which I just love the name Silver Screen. I thought it fit perfectly with just this card kit in general with the Roaring 20s. So that made me really, really happy when I saw that the name fit, not only the beautiful bright silver cardstock. So for the sentiment, we're gonna use Thank You, which is one of the sentiments included in the add-on. I think this is the decoration add-on stamp and die set. And then we're just going to adhere that entire panel to the front of the card, kind of tucking it underneath the butterflies' little legs. Are they legs? Do butterflies have legs, or is it something else? And then I'm going to go over the entire butterfly with some glossy accents, just so that it kind of pops off the page, because there is a lot of color and detail going on with this panel, and I didn't want our little focal image to kind of get lost in the background. So that's it. Those are my 5 cards for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're all enjoying your Hero Arts kits. I really love this one. This is probably one of my favorites of all time, I think. And that's all I have for you today. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you again in the next video.